What's up guys, my name's Captain Dave and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, where last time we left off we managed to talk Garrus out of shooting Sidonus, so that way we can clear his past and get him focused on the task at hand, which is stopping the Collectors. Not necessarily the choice that he wanted to make, but a choice he'll definitely thank us for in the long run. But while we're on the Citadel, we also have Thane Krios who's here, who needs to find his son Kolyat before he tries to assassinate someone here on the Citadel, taking him down a path which Thane took himself, which I don't think he really wants his son to go down the same route. So, let's get on and try and find Kolyat.
You'll have to wait for the next shuttle.
You made me miss the last one.
You needed to go through security.
Why are you treating me like a criminal?
Because you tried to bring a 15-centimeter serrated blade on a public shuttle.
You humans are all racist.
I love how he ends every single sentence with that. Ongoing madness and craziness, but I do love it.
Sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, is the scene past this door not finished rendering yet?
Sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
No, your apology is accepted. Anyway, we have already spoken to Captain Bailey regarding where to find Mouse and all that sort of jazz. So, before I move on, I think there is actually a few things we can actually do on this floor while we're here. We've already picked up souvenirs and all that sort of jazz. Now, when I was on that last mission with Garrus, if I have a look here on there, Forged ID. A forged ID has been located while assaulting blah, 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 blah. Find someone who might make use of this forged ID. Normally, there are two Asari that sit here, who you give the forged ID to, but for some reason, they're not there right now. I'm not quite sure why, to be honest with you. They should be, because that's who I give the forged ID to. I thought at first it might be a case of having to speak to them beforehand, like if I speak to them. Hang on one moment.
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I thought that maybe I might have to speak to them beforehand before I picked up the ID, but I've checked before and they weren't there before I did that mission. Like, even the first time I went on the Citadel, they weren't here. So that confuses me. That confuses me quite a lot. But anyway, why I'm it's only a side mission. It's not really missing too much. But while I was here, that was something that I meant to do for quite a long time, and that was buy myself some fish. I totally forgot to rebuy my fish after they died, since Kelly Chambers decided to wait until they died to offer to feed them. It's very nice of her and all that. But there was a few sniper upgrades and stuff in there which I don't really want to waste credits on just at the moment.
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult. No, that's fine. I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection. Just costs more. Yeah, I got the package. It'll be there. Don't worry. I'll deliver it myself. That won't happen. You can count on me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, You won't be disappointed. Well, I just need a bit more time. It's not my fault. Nobody told me the package was in 2 parts. Yeah, I know. I'll get it, don't worry. End of day, no later. You can count on it. I understand. That won't be necessary. I'll throw in a copy of the Shepard VI. Hey, the Volus worked real hard on that. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Oh, Thane, did you just make a joke? It's always when the strong silent type make a joke, it always just seems far more funny. But that guy was speaking to a lot of people very quickly. Hell, if anything, you can say that Mouse can multitask. Speaking of multitasking, you are being confronted by Thane Krios, who you apparently know, and a dead Spectre, Commander Shepard. Your day just got a lot more interesting, Mouse.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was Little People when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
Oh no! My Shepard VI's option. I wanted to ask him about that. Ugh. Damn it. I thought I could ask about Elias Kellum first without that popping up, without that disappearing. Damn it, I wanted a copy of the Shepard VI.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Wise words there, Thane, wise words. But, damn it, I really dropped the ball. I thought I was able to, so the questions on the left are normally just questions you can choose to ask, and the questions on the right normally advance the conversation. I don't see why, when I asked about Elias Kellum, that it got rid of the VI thing. Because if you ask about the VIs first and then Kellum, it just kind of makes the conversation sound really goofy. So I thought I'd ask that and then ask the VIs just before I left, and then the bleeding option went and disappeared. It kind of baffles me when stuff like that happens. I don't quite understand why, but oh well, it's done now. Kind of would have liked a cut of the money when it comes to those VIs, but what are you gonna do?
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
I like how I always tend to like people like Captain Bailey to a certain extent, because you have your all-round your heroes like Shep and stuff like that, but people like Captain Bailey, they want to do the right thing and they mean well, but they're not perfect. They are human. I tend to normally like characters like that.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, His lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Well, you need to do some very, very quick stalling there, Captain Bailey, and I don't see how standing next to us is actually stalling him. But being the bad cop's pretty fun, but obviously if you're going for the Paragon route, you've got to do good cop, because if you do bad cop, your Renegade's score is absolutely pants, and if you're doing Renegade, your Paragon score's pants. So, of course, I'll be the good... Oh, wait, hang on, what am I doing? You be the good cop? Yeah, so, you be the bad cop, I'll be the good cop.
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Okay, fair enough. I thought I was supposed to be the good cop and Thane was supposed to be the bad cop. Don't quite understand why they're giving me a Renegade one, but fair enough.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a CSEC interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
You apparently haven't noticed we're not CSEC. No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will. After we're done.
You're not the only one who can buy off CSEC, Kellum.
What are you, Frog Boy? His little apologist? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
Elias, if we were after you, we'd have already put a bullet in your head. We're running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
All right, fucking quit it. Ain't worth this. Joram Talid, Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
I guess you'll have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name,
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. CSEC filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
Yeah, well, if some of those people were more willing to actually stand up and help fight Sovereign, Saren and the Geth, instead of just sitting there denying there was a problem, then maybe the humans wouldn't be at the place we are now. We're the only ones who stood up and actually helped.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
And to be honest, I'm not quite sure why I just clicked that button. I don't agree with what Shepard said at all then. In honesty, I was thinking about what I just said and I wasn't really paying attention to the option I chose. I think I just on default went to the Paragon button. Just sort of working on autopilot there. But no, I don't agree with the majority think that at all. If the majority are scared morons, then the majority are going to vote wrong. People can be manipulated very, very easily.